Bonjour les Yanine, c'est la troisième leçon de la semaine. Do not open your French book yet. Have a piece of paper with you and a pen. And you've got 10 seconds to think about the conditional. Everything you've learned in a previous lesson about the conditional, how to form it, the endings, the irregular ones, when to use it. I'm giving you 10 seconds to just think deeply about all of this. No need to write anything down. And now you've got 10 seconds to write down everything you remember from the conditional, how to form it, the endings, the irregular verbs, and when to use it. Off you go. 10 seconds on your piece of paper. Write down everything you can remember. Time is up. So remember, in the conditional, we have the pronoun, the infinitive, and then the endings of the imperfects. Remember that we use a conditional when in English you would say would, sometimes should or could. And remember, there are irregular verbs. If you go back to the recipe, you will be able to refresh your memory. Aujourd'hui, écrivez la date et le titre, jeudi 14 janvier ou vendredi 15 janvier. Et le titre, c'est « Je n'ai pas envie ». I don't want. Les objectifs de la semaine sont de comprendre le vocabulaire sur les invitations, comprendre comment former le conditionnel, utiliser tout ce qu'on apprend dans des phrases et évaluer nos progrès. C'est parti. Premièrement, copie et traduit. These are phrases that you could use if you want to turn down an invitation. For example, the first one means, well, I don't like it too much. Okay. No, yeah, I don't like it too much. So have a look at the other phrases and translate them. Copy all the phrases in French and across, write down the English. Extension, find new phrases to turn down an invitation. Off you go. You can use word reference. You are not allowed to use Google Translate. Pause now to do the task and I will continue. Okay, on corrige. So, bof, je n'aime pas trop means, nah, yeah, I don't like it too much. Je ne sais pas is, I don't know. Ah non, c'est nul. No way, that's rubbish. No. Je ne peux pas, I cannot. Je n'ai pas assez d'argent, I don't have enough money. C'est trop cher, it's too expensive. J'ai horreur de danser, I hate dancing. J'ai horreur du fast-food, I hate fast food. Je suis fatiguée, I'm tired. J'y suis allée hier, I went there yesterday. Okay? So you can repeat after me to practice saying these phrases. Bof, je n'aime pas trop. Je ne sais pas. Oh non, c'est nul. Je ne peux pas. Je n'ai pas assez d'argent. C'est trop cher. J'ai horreur de danser. J'ai horreur du fast-food. Je suis fatiguée. J'y suis allée hier. Be careful. A common mistake is to say trop and say the P. French people would not do that, so pronounce it trop. Don't say the P. Okay? Correct your work, and I am moving on. Now, go on Kabudo. Exercice 3, page 97. You will do a listening there. You just need to press the little logo on that exercise to get the listening started, you need to create a grid with suggestions in one column and excuses in the second column. Okay, everything's explained on the page, so make sure you log in now. And you need to fill the grid by listening to the conversation. Write down all the suggestions and all the excuses. Usually in exams, you get to listen to the files twice. Because we're practicing, if you need to practice a bit more and have a third go at listening, you can do this to help you get better. Off you go. Now I'm going to move on. So here are the answers. Correct your work. I'm going to move on. Now we are going to do a writing task. Remember, in last lesson, you wrote an email to write down an invitation to a friend. Now imagine that you receive this invitation and you have to turn it down. So you'll need to write a little paragraph to answer this invitation. So you received this email, turn down the invitation. Criteria for success: use the phrases learned in this lesson from the start of this lesson. Yeah. Use idioms learned in the previous lesson and check your work. Be very careful. Check that your sentences make sense. Make sure you use capital letters at the start of sentences and correct punctuation. Try to extend your sentences. Don't keep it too simple. For example, in my own paragraph here, I could have challenged myself a bit more. This sentence, Susoeku, is a bit short. I could have done it longer. So always keep that in mind. Try to make your sentences a bit more complex, okay? So you're answering to this email, to this invite, and you need to turn it down. Write down your paragraph now. Okay, I'm moving on. On a fini la leçon. Bon travail à tous. Make sure you hand in your work, and now you can close your book and we're going to do the plenary. Going back to the conditional, make sure your book is closed. You've got 10 seconds to think of the conditional. When we use it, how to form it, what are the irregular verbs, and what are the endings. Have a think. No need to write. Okay, maintenant, on a new piece of paper, you've got 10 seconds to write down how to form the conditional, what the endings are, when we use it, and what the irregular verbs are. I know you won't have time to write down everything. Try to write as much as possible. 10 seconds, off you go. Bravo! If you want to double check what the conditional is, go back to lesson number 2 of this week and you'll go back to the recipe, which you should have written down in your book. Make sure you've got the recipe in your book and that you learn it. Ok, très bien les Year 9, vous avez très bien travaillé. Si vous avez des questions, vous pouvez contacter votre professeur et je vous souhaite à tous bonne continuation. Take care. Bye.